Hi there, my name is Matt Cole, co-producer of the Sexperts podcast along with my great friend Brian Garrity. Before we begin, I just want to give huge thanks to our guest on this episode, Sean Devereux, a founding member of the Pushers Sketch and Improv Comedy, as well as the Push Comedy Theater. Speaking of the theater, you can check out a few great shows coming up next week. On December 29th, at 8 p.m., there is the Improv Riot. It's short-form games hosted by me, your favorite friend, Matt Cole. Followed by Herald Night at 10 p.m., which is long-form improvisational comedy. And that will include Brian's team, Fan Club, which I am a fan of. On the following night, on the 30th, you can check out Improvageddon, hosted by Improvic Caesar, our good friend Ed Carden. There's a lot of fun shows coming up at the Push Comedy Theater. In 2018, the Push Comedy Theater is expanding. In order to take on more students, they are opening up a training center, and they need your help. So you can go to Indiegogo.com and look up Push Comedy Theater Training Center, or go to pushcomedytheater.com to buy tickets or donate. There's a lot of fun perks that you get with donating. I suggest you get in on the ground floor. This is going to be exciting in 2018. Last but not least, Brian and I would like to wish all of our listeners a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holiday. Without further ado, everything you're about to hear is made up on the spot, so please enjoy this next sex episode of The Sexperts.
Turn on your computer, dial up the web, download some information into your head. It's Dr. John and Delilah, they're having a great time. Data to do, it's simply true, we're the Sexperts.
Intro music, and hi there. Welcome to The Sexperts. I am your host, Dr. John T. Elanese, CPM.
And I'm Delilah Haydair, free-range Hillshire Farms sample giver-outer.
Absolutely. And we are The Sexperts, and we're coming to you live outside a Christmas tree farm, since Christmas is coming up. We're actually volunteering. We're helping hand out Sexperts paraphernalia, Christmas tree ornaments.
Little penises that cap the top of your tree.
Yeah. Because we figured, people probably don't want stars on their tree that's getting passe. Don't want an angel. You probably want a dick on the top of there.
Yeah. Nothing says Christmas like a Christmas dick.
And we have that on some ornaments as well. But let's get down and dirty here. We are the Sexperts, and we're coming to you live every week, sometimes twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week, however many times you may jerk off in your shower tub. And we are talking to you about sex.
Yeah, we're talking to you about, making love, being together, close-ness, friction, and...
God.
And finishing.
I'm getting hard right now. But listen, we're talking about something very mundane today. Well, maybe not mundane for a lot of you, but the topic of the day, which is very near and dear to my heart, is the three-way kiss. The three-way kiss, which is a technique which actually goes by the wayside because a lot of people just do, one-on-one kisses, which they're missing out.
That's the mundane.
That's the one-on-one is so mundane. The three-way kiss, although it can be complicated. We'll get into the technique in just a little bit. But I do see... excuse me, sir. Hey, can I help you there? Hi.
Hey there.
Oh.
Hi. Did you recognize me?
Oh, my God. It's our guest. Hey, how's it going? Why don't you introduce yourself to our listeners out there?
Oh, hey, everybody. My name is Carter Johnson.
Carter, yes. And
I am a former professional wrestler.
Yeah. Carter Johnson, we're huge fans of yours. It has been a while since we've seen each other.
Yeah, I've been out of the game for quite a bit.
I slapped you on your sweaty back as you entered the arena at Norfolk Scope in 1983.
I remember that.
And I said, "Go get him." I said, "Go get him, brother."
I would like to say that your encouragement helped me win that night, but it did not.
It did not.
Oh.
You had many fingers in your eye that night.
Yeah.
So Carter Johnson, tell all of our listeners out there who aren't familiar with you, what is your wrestling kind of shtick? What are you into?
I'm what you consider a journeyman. I got in the business back in the early 70s and kind of retired around the mid 90s. So I put in my time as a professional wrestler. I traveled the territories. I guess my biggest claim to fame is that I started a wrestling promotion here in Tidewater.
Yeah?
Tidewater Wrestling Association.
Oh, wow.
TWA.
TWA.
Yeah.
Wow.
They got the rights to it right after the airline.
No, unfortunately, we did not. The airline had it first, so that's the reason.
Is that why yours were all lowercase?
Yeah.
For legal
Well,
reasons?
I mean, I would say, if I'm perfectly honest, I didn't get a lot of schooling. So I never do the difference between my uppercase and my lowercase.
Gotcha.
But yeah, unfortunately, TWA,
Wow.
the airline sued us out of business.
God.
But we had a good run.
Oh, God. I loved so many. I heard about some of the wrestlers on your roster. There was Big Penny, who actually just had a giant replica penny, and he would hit people with it. And it was a 1969 Abraham Lincoln penny. It was great.
And he tag teamed with Dime Time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They the Currency Boys. They were tag team champs for quite a while. They had a good
I
run.
like to say they'd be worth more now than they were back then.
A dime's a dime, my friend. A dime's a dime.
That's true.
Talk to us about some of your other favorite wrestling teams or wrestlers in your roster.
Well, we had the Prowler.
Oh, God.
He was a guy. He would peek in your window at night. Turns out he was a peeping Tom. He got arrested. We had to sever ties with him.
Oh, poor Prowler.
There was like a lot of animal wrestlers. You had Jake the Snake Roberts, stuff like that. We had Al the Aardvark.
My favorite tag team from the 80s was Lux and Berg.
Oh, yeah. Those foreigners, though, yeah, they had a good gimmick. They were very anti-American. They would come in, trample on the flag. That was a good gimmick.
Oh, I love a good gimmick. And speaking of a good gimmick, let's actually talk about our topic of the day, which is the three-way kiss. And for those of you who aren't... Yeah.
Did you know people who are colorblind, they can't see the difference between a green light, a red light, and a yellow light? They have to tell by the position on the actual light.
And I wonder if that messes them up at all.
I would think so. I would think you'd get out of like 2 or 3 tickets a year just for being colorblind.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
It's even worse if you don't know you're up from your down. Then you're really screwed.
Yeah, do you have any like lingering, maybe like a cochlear sort of like vestibular, any like lingering injuries from your days in the wrestling ring?
Yeah, I have quite a few. I can't hear the letter P.
That's a pre-existing
Yeah,
condition. That's a re-existing
Yeah.
condition.
I took one too many chair shots, which is weird. I can pronounce a P, but I
You
can't.
nailed it, yeah.
But if you say, "Hey, let's order some soup," I just say, "Hey, let's order some soup." I can't hear the letter P. That's one of them.
Eats a Hut.
Yeah, Eats a Hut. Yeah,
Eats a Hut. Eats a Hut. That's kind of how the Italians say it anyways. Eats a Hut.
That's what they say when they get to their vacation place or staying on an island.
One leg is a little bit longer than the other.
And that happened wrestling? How'd that happen?
My only time ever facing Ric Flair.
Oh.
He put me in the figure 4, and he left me there. This is back. I don't know if you saw his 30 for 30 recently. He drank a lot.
Yeah.
So he put me in the figure 4, and then he passed out drunk, and I couldn't get out of it. And by the time he came to, one leg is now about 6 inches longer than the other.
Does that offer any advantages, or it's strictly a disadvantage?
No, it's a disadvantage.
Well, if you go on your tiptoes, you can get it a little bit higher. If like there's a light you can hang.
If there's not room for your whole body on the sidewalk, you could put one foot in the street.
If you need to trip somebody.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I like you guys. You definitely look on the bright side of the things, yeah. I took it as a handicap. You guys are definitely a handy can.
No, and it probably helps you here, which our listeners are familiar with. You're actually helping out here, chopping up some of the Christmas trees and putting them up. And
Yeah.
service.
I will. I'll put the tree up on your car.
This is really generous of you, considering you own the tree farm.
Well, I like to give back. I don't charge for the twine that we use to tie the trees to your car.
I tell you what, you don't also charge for, which is quite a spectacle, is you actually like wrestle the tree up on top of there, and that looks amazing.
Thank you. I kind of made a name for myself. They're called like gimmick matches. I had like I once wrestled a dining room table. Back in the 70s, during like the height of Jaws, I wrestled a great white shark.
Wow.
Yeah.
How'd that go?
I won. So it was big. It was like I said, right around Jaws.
Holy shit.
Back in the territory days, you had guys that would wrestle bears and stuff like that. So we caught ourselves a great white shark, and we put it in a tank. And then when it came time for the match, we dumped the shark into the ring. And then I just waited for it to suffocate. And then I pinned it. 1, 2, 3, boom.
And was this on the West Coast?
Oh, wait, 1, 2, 3, boom. That reminds me. We do have to talk about our topic of the day, which is 1, 2, 3, way kissing, which is our topic, which we need to talk about because I really want to hear your perspective on this. We don't usually have a lot of wrestlers on our show, which is kind of a travesty, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, we had a team of retired wrestlers at one point.
That's right.
But actually, you're retired as well.
Yeah.
Maybe you wrestled with them.
Oh, they were called SWAT. They were the seniors with attitude or something.
Those sons of bitches. Yeah. I hate those guys.
Did you know them?
Oh, yeah. We had quite a rivalry back in the day.
God.
Did you ever fight the...
What was that guy called? He was like, he had an Indian accent.
Yeah, the Indian accent guy. He was white with Indian accent. Very racist.
Yeah, we had a couple of those. We had Running with the Raccoon.
Different Indian, but I get it.
Yeah, it was...
Wow, that's racist from like 8 angles.
Well, again, man, it was the 70s. You got a lot of things kind of like flew back then. I'm not proud of it.
Yeah,
but
nobody is.
But I kind of like I lost my career to an Indian or
Really?
Native American. Yeah,
Native American. Yeah, what happened?
Is Chief J Running Bear. I don't know if you guys remember him. We had
I know him.
We had a chair match.
Yeah.
Where chairs were legal to hit each other with. And I thought I was being smart. I brought a lazy boy to the ring because all I needed was one shot. If I hit you with that lazy boy. But damn, those things are heavy. Trying to pick one of those up and swing, it takes a lot of time. So while I was maneuvering my chair, he nailed me about 4 or 5 times in the head.
Oh, Jesus.
And multiple concussions.
Probably the 5th one you lost the chance to hear peas.
You know what? I never put 2 and 2 together.
Because lazy boy chair doesn't have a P in it.
Yeah, that's why. Neither does the word chair. Well, I guess that was redundant.
Hey, it's still good. It's still worth pointing out.
Oh, God.
Still worth pointing out.
Do you ever miss it?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah? What do you miss most?
Yeah, just hanging out with the boys. The smell of popcorn in the arena.
Yeah. You go to the movie theater, though.
It's not the same.
No.
The health coverage.
No. I wish I got better health coverage here at the Christmas tree farm than I did ever
really?
wrestling. Yeah, yeah.
God damn.
I wouldn't have thought you would have gotten coverage for your re-existing conditions.
Well, listen, I'm a Republican.
Oh. Okay.
But I will say that Obamacare has done me right.
Good.
Yeah, I'm a man enough to admit when, Obama, he knew a thing or two about health coverage.
He would have made
He
would have made a great wrestler.
He would have.
The Kenyan
from darkest Africa. Yeah.
Oh, God. Yeah, he'd be great. Obama the bomber. How about that?
the birther.
See, you would have been a good wrestling promoter.
Yes. Well, not for lack of trying.
Oh, wait, you tried to get into the business?
I tried to get your attention on the way into the ring in '86.
That's why you put a hand
I
on
handed
him?
you a sheet of paper with like all sorts of marketing ideas, campaigns.
All right, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. You said it was 86. I was doing a lot of blow back then, so...
I knew that, and I put a little snack bag of blow stapled to
right. And you know what I did? I probably used that paper to
roll it up.
Yeah, see?
I'm so sorry,
I
Delilah.
wrote on the side.
You were too clever for your own good.
Well, I rolled it up, wrote on the side, don't forget to read the insides.
Did you use uppercase letters?
Yes, I did.
There you go. There you go.
Foiled.
God, I think how your life would be different now, Delilah.
It'd be a lot different. I wouldn't be walking around in public
Yeah.
with a plate of Hillshire Farm sausages
Yeah,
and cheeses.
talk about what are you up to now? What was this going?
Well, the American malls are disappearing.
Yeah,
And
the ghost towns.
Sales are bad. So Hillshire Farms, they're known for handing out free samples in malls. Well, there's no one to get it, and we've been throwing away a lot of cheese and a lot of sausages as it goes bad.
That's a damn shame.
Yeah.
So what they've done is they've recruited some of able-bodied folks like myself.
Yeah.
We show up at the mall, we get a plate, and we just head out. And where we go is up to us.
Whoa!
So,
Do you go door to door?
sometimes I'll go to door. Sometimes I'll hit a church. Sometimes I'll go to like a baseball game, like a high school baseball game.
Have you tried the VFW?
Oh, yes, I have. And those boys love a sausage.
Yeah, they do.
What's the VFW? I don't know this.
Veterans of Foreign Wars.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Yeah, so I just take
Huh.
Hillshire Farms cheese and sausage to the people who
Oh my
aren't
God.
who are no longer going to the malls.
That is so great. And they pay you for this?
Yeah, handsomely. 25 cents over minimum wage.
Do you get commission for like if you get a sale?
Don't know yet.
I guess you'll find out.
Yeah, I tell them, listen, if you like that, there's more back at the mall. We're not allowed to take full.
Now, is it any mall, or do you have? Are you working for a particular mall?
Yeah, MacArthur or
Well, you have to start at the bottom.
Pembroke.
And,
Pembroke.
no,
Oh.
there's more bottom than that.
Where? What is it?
I run 2 malls right now. I run Military Circle, which is in
Oh,
Norfolk, and I
Norfolk,
run
Virginia.
Chesapeake Square, which
Oh.
ironically is in Portsmouth.
I thought that one had
They're so
already
ashamed of
closed
their
down.
they're so ashamed of the town they're in. They renamed it to another town.
Yeah, back in the day, though, Chesapeake Square, it was
yeah.
a heck of a mall. We
Yeah?
used to run wrestling shows in there. With
Oh,
the food
shit.
court, we'd set up a ring.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
You sound like the people that worked there still, back in the day. But yeah. Those are the glory days.
Yeah, we had good times there at
What
Chesapeake
kind of
Square.
matches you had there? Did you have like big cage matches or smaller matches? What did you-
Well, we'd try to like adapt to our surroundings. So like at the food court, it was kind of like food type props, stuff like that. We'd hit each other with fry baskets,
Well, one of my
serving trays.
entrepreneurial marketing schemes is to marry the collapse of the American Mall with the rise in number of retired wrestlers, and I would like to do a golden circuit and bring you guys back to the malls that you used to own.
Oh my God!
In the 70s and 80s, and do senior wrestling at these malls. To
Oh,
try to
I
bring
would-
back some foot traffic.
I would love that. I'd call up some of the boys.
And I'd like to rename you Lopside.
Wait, what?
Because he's got a 6-inch leg longer than the other. I'd like to call him Lopside.
The last time I heard, the Prowler was out on parole, so we could definitely. get
We've
the
already been
Prowler.
in contact with his parole
Oh.
officer. And he's got clearance to travel to any mall he wants in the Mid-Atlantic.
Who else would you bring back? Any ladies? Any lady wrestlers?
I don't want to sound sexist or
Oh, yeah.
anything like that, but the lady wrestlers we had
Yeah.
back in the day aren't like the ones you have nowadays.
No.
Well, Midge Smidge.
Yeah, Mid Schmidge. I mean,
I'm kind of hooking up with her, and she's kind of signed on.
she is a heck of a hunk of woman.
What do you mean you're kind of hooking up with her?
I'm hooking up with her.
You heard it here first.
We're not like Facebook official or anything because
Oh.
she doesn't know how to use computers.
No, yeah. We, I would say that I fought her once in an intergender match.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she used to be.
It was like the Billie Jean King.
Yeah, kind of. She used to be like smart as a tack, and then I hit her upside the head with the lazy boy, and that was it.
Whatever happened to Smelly Kelly? Smelly Kelly Roberts. What happened to her?
I dated her as well.
You date female wrestlers?
Whoa, you're kind of like
I don't date.
so you're a male ring rat.
Oh.
Do you know how like Andy Kaufman only wrestled women?
Yeah.
I only date old women wrestlers. He's my hero.
God, I need to.
We had he was something. We had something very similar. Like so, I don't know, but
Yeah.
Andy Kaufman
Yeah.
wrestled Jerry the King Lawler and stuff like that. So we at the Tidewater Wrestling Association,
Yeah.
we tried to kind of copy that. So we got in contact with Jerry Mathers,
Oh, wow.
the Beaver.
Yeah.
From Leave It to Beaver. So yeah, he came in. He was wrestling. We didn't want to like exact copy.
Yeah.
So like I said, we were really big onto animal matches. So he would wrestle dogs. We'd go down to the SPCA, get some dogs,
Oh, God.
And he would wrestle him, taunt the crowd. Yeah.
Well, that's how we found you. Because you have the same attorney as Jerry Mathis.
Yeah.
And we have the same attorney as well. Matter of fact, they put us in touch with Jerry Mathis, and we're going to we're going to produce a podcast hosted by him called "Going Deep with the Beef."
That's a catchy title.
Yeah. First episode's coming out in early 2018.
Yeah.
Hashtag Deep Beef.
It's actually a pretty good topic of the day for us, going deep with the beef.
There'll be some cross promotion.
Which, speaking of, we do need to get to our topic of the day, which is three-way kiss. And actually, we've been having a lot of write-ins. Like, nobody even asks us questions anymore. They just ask requests, and they ask for a three-way kiss. And so I don't know. I think maybe since we got three guys here, I don't
got a little
I don't know.
Mistletoe going on.
We got a little mistletoe going on
off of my microphone here.
But we do. You do have a customer over here who wants one of their trees put on top of their station wagon. So
wait, is that Wally?
Is that Wally
from Leave It to Beaver?
Yeah.
Well, hey, you probably don't want to keep your guests waiting.
No. Yeah.
So
customer always comes first.
We'll go ahead and watch you body slam this tree up here, and that's it. So we can't do a three-way kiss without a third. So. Unfortunately, we do have to end this one.
Customer always comes first reminds me of what something Ms. Smids tells me.
Wait, what?
When she comes over.
She's a dirty, dirty girl.
All right, well...
she makes me feed her Hillshire Farm sausage.
All right, yeah, guys, I got to get to this customer.
Thank you so much for being on the podcast. Can we call you Lopside? Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah, I've had so many names over the years, I don't give a shit.
Just email me back. Let me know if you want to be a good Lopside or a bad Lopside.
You know what? I spent most of my time as a face. I'm ready to do some heel work.
Yes!
Yeah.
Let's do this.
You hear it here first. The heel, the lopside. Oh, my God. I got goosebumps. Well, thank you so much. Anything you want to tell our listeners out there? Any words of advice? Anything you want to plug? Anything?
No, but, occasionally we have conventions. All the old school wrestlers get together.
Cool.
So the next one is coming up on... second weekend in February.
Nice.
At the Pembroke
Military
Mall.
Circle Mall. Okay.
Yeah.
Pembroke Mall.
Yeah, Pembroke. Yeah, that was... We always liked the Pembroke Mall, the boys and I, because they had the Orange Julius.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And there's nothing more refreshing after you go 30 minutes in the ring than an Orange Julius.
I got some bad news. I think they're gone. I think Orange Julius is gone. Yeah.
What?
Oh, God. Oh, he's moving over to the Christmas tree. Oh, God. He's picking up. He's slamming it. Oh, my God. Look at that.
God damn, Orange Julius.
For a guy who wasn't a heel much, he's got it down pat.
Well, that's it for us. We are the Sexperts. I am Dr. John T. Alanese, CPM.
And I'm Delilah Haydare. And seriously, just drive over the mall and you can get your own sausage.
See you sex time.
I'm not going to play your little game after podcast banter.
Got it to do it simply true. We're the Sexperts.
That's our show. If you like what you heard and you think it was worth $1, join the official Sexperts fan club at patreon.com/Sexperts podcast. A special thanks to the Push Comedy Theater and all of our supporters. Bye-bye.